here today at 308 Lakeside in East Brookfield, Mass., where they have won numerous awards for their stunning view of Lake Lashaway. Not only that, they have delicious and creative food, house-made bakery items, and oh, let's not forget about that live music. Join me. Hi.
Hi, Alika. I'm Amy, the head chef here at 308 Lakeside.
Wow, you're the head chef, Amy. What are you going to make for us?
I'll be making steak gorgonzola.
Sounds delicious.
We're going to be adding garlic, Parmesan cheese, grated parm, salt, pepper, and fresh basil. Then we'll be adding our cream. We'll be just heating this up until it thickens. And this is making your Alfredo base for the pasta.
Wow, so there's already that cheese even before you put the gorgonzola on.
The gorgonzola is actually added at the end. And while we're doing this, I'm going to be adding the linguine to the water to heat it up so we have equal temperature.
That looks tasty.
Next, we're going to add some fresh basil at the very end.
Ooh, look at the sizzle and the bubbles.
Okay, I'm going to now get my pasta and add this to the pan. Make sure we want to drain the water so it doesn't thin out the sauce to our pan. Okay, and we're going to toss it around.
I smell the fresh garlic, Amy.
Okay, now that the pasta is all set, we will now be plating this and adding our steak and our gorgonzola to it. So now we're going to be taking our grilled steak tips, putting them on like that. Okay. We're going to take our gorgonzola, that on top. We're going to take our balsamic glaze right on top of that.
Look at that color.
And then we're just going to finish off with some chopped parsley. And that's our steak gorgonzola.
All right, Amy, the time has come. Oh, yeah. Got to get that spinach for the healthy aspect, right? We have a winner. Amy, we have a winner. 308 Lakeside actually has their own in-house baker. This woman right here, Kelly. Hi. And she today made this chocolate pecan cheesecake. Oh, and this lemon rosemary cake that I already have on a plate. So no, you can't have any, but you can come down here and try some yourself. Tom, thank you so much for having us today.
Oh, thank you for coming.
So tell me about the history of 308 Lakeside.
The history of a restaurant or an inn being here on this site for a long time, actually. Back in the early 1900s, they rebuilt it into a kind of what the footprint you see today was, which was an inn. It was an inn and a restaurant. And then when they were going out of business, we bought it, redid it, tried to make it look as much like you're down the Cape and take advantage of the view as much as possible.
And speaking of atmosphere, you do have live music here. Tell us about that.
So on Friday nights, we have acoustic bands comes in, and it's usually single people playing guitars, singing to the, we try to keep the bar crowd here for longer than normal.
All right, so you just mentioned the delicious food. Tell us about all the food we have here.
We have, a whole gambit here. There's the appetizers of the collops wrapped in bacon with maple syrup. So we have the tuna wasabi, which is cooked in a pan. It's more of a sushi, and we serve that as an appetizer or a meal. A lot of people will have it as a meal. Some of our entrees, we have the macaroni and cheese, which you can get in a lot of different ways. This happens to be our wild mushroom macaroni and cheese. We have salads that can serve as meals. This is our chopped salad, which has grilled chicken on it. We have the steak tip gorgonzola. That's one of our favorites here. People really love it, and we get to serve a lot of it. And our fish and chips, which is another big hit here. We use real haddock instead of just white fish.
And of course, when you're done eating, we can't forget about the house-made desserts.
We have an in-house baker, so we have homemade desserts. This is our lemon rosemary cake, and we also have a chocolate pecan cheesecake. She makes so many different cheesecakes that sometimes I forget what they are.
That's a lot of different cheesecakes.
Yeah, she does make a lot of them.
Thank you so much for your time today, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
I enjoyed my time today here at 308 Lakeside with Amy, Kelly, Tom, and the rest of the crew. And oh, those delicious homemade desserts. That's my perspective. Hey, New England, what's your perspective? 308 Lakeside in East Brookfield, Mass.